Hey guys, it's Mr. Thomas. Hope you guys are doing good. I just want to share with you, we came from the Darby and the Big Darby Creek did not fail to find a bunch of benthic macroinvertebrates. I want to show you some of the things we caught during our last sample. This guy should look familiar here. This is our crustacean friend. And by the way, I'm going to have you identify these creatures and write down all the ones that you think we found. So I'm not going to say the names of these in this video, but I thought I'd start with something that we always find in the Darby, this guy right here. Okay. And this is a decapod. And I'm still getting oriented with my camera here. Man, it is one of those days. Okay, here we go. So we've got this guy here. See if you can't figure out what creature that is, and go ahead and identify it on your worksheet. Okay, so that's specimen number 1. Let's go ahead and look at specimen number 2 now. Can't seem to get the camera right. Specimen number 2. Okay, here we go. Let's do it like this. There we go. There you go, Mr. Thomas. Oh, take a look at that. Sometimes you don't get that close. Look at these little pom-pom structures in yeah, take a look at those things. Look at that. Oh man. It's like a little caterpillar segmented in a series of squares we drew in our notes. It's got these, we drew 3 pom-pom structures in our notes, but look at how they kind of watch it closely and carefully. Look at that, it kind of contracted. Now those structures, those tentacles, those pom-poms are kind of coming out. Check that out. It's like little retractable claws, like Wolverine or something. Wow, look at them growing there. Oh man, look at that. Oh, that is amazing. I'm talking about right over there. Yeah, look between my tweezers. Ooh, what is that? Try to figure out specimen number 2. You can freeze frame this video if you like to try to figure out what you got. Okay. Also, if you could, and have you use this benthic macroinvertebrate sheet that we looked at, try to figure out what we got there. Oh, geez, I can't even get it on camera here. Well, anyway, you guys fill that out. That's specimen number 2. Okay, let's focus on specimen number 3 right now here. Which way are we going to go here? All right, let's start with this one here. Okay, take a look at this device. Come on. The device I'm using, this camera, that I'm still trying to finagle. Look at this particular creature, and take a look how many tails it has. I'm going to let it swim there. It appears, and it looks like one's overlapping there, so I'll move it around and see how many tails it has now. Oh, there's a good view of it. 3 paddle-shaped tails. There you go. That's a clue. This kind of goes up the ice cube tray that it's hard to see. It looks like 2 there, but technically, I let it spin around and so forth. You can kind of see the 3rd tail underneath here. Oh, there we go. What? Yeah, they can see that 3rd one. There it goes, spreading out all 3. Yeah, and just the way the camera is showing it, it kind of angles. One's kind of hidden underneath there, but there's 3 tails. They're paddle shaped. Figure out specimen number 3. Okay, now let's go over to the next one here. Oh, here's our another famous friend. Okay, commonly seen in the Big Darby Creek. And let's see if you can figure out what kind this is. These guys, see here, I can pull it out and show its head here. There's his head. It's got these giant jaws. like to do this on camera to show its jaws here. Oh man, this creature is fascinating. Let's see if I can pull it out. Oh man, Mr. Thomas, you got to have better aim here. There we go. Get under there. His jaw has got this giant jaw that he well, there we go. I got it now. Look at this big mouth part here. And we can pull, I see its lower mandible. There we go. There it is, right there. Oh, look at that thing. It's got this. Heck, having issues with my my device here, but take a look at its lower mouth part here. It's got a scoop mouth. It's able to, of course, now I got it off camera as I get it. Man alive. Well, anyway, if you were a little insect or something in the water and you saw this big, giant jawed mandible stick out of the water, there it is, open it up, it would be terrifying. Okay, be terrifying because this insect is named after a ferocious creature. That's a clue. That's a nymph of another bigger adult insect. Okay, let's go to the next one. Sorry, that was a bad view by Mr. Thomas. All right, let's go to the next one here. Oh, wow. Look at this creature here. Oh, man. Let's see if we can, I have to zoom in. This thing is hardly moving. Down in there. That's the dragonfly. Come on, Mr. Thomas, get a better view. There we go. Let's zoom in on this thing. Of course, we're going to have to recenter. Looks like a blob, right? Giant blob in the water there next to the dragonfly. Let's get a good view of this thing. Sorry, if my desk wasn't so congested with cords, I'd be doing this right. Here we go. Let's zoom in. It's got, this thing is actually a special type of worm. Okay, I'm going to move it here and let it slither. There you go. Look at it slithering. Now it's moving. Oh, man, that thing's alive. What in the world? Look, it's got 2 eyes. Look at those eyes right there. You see those eyes? I need something better than forceps, but it's got a triangular shaped head and it's slithering. Oh, man, what in the world is that? Well, take a look in your notes, see if you can identify what that is. These things you can actually, you can split them in half and they'll regrow. They have a reproduction capability of asexually splitting. And even if I were to cut it right between the 2 eyes, I'm gonna do this here. I'm not gonna cut it. Don't worry. Don't worry. See those 2 eyes there? Look at those 2 eyes. Ooh, see the 2 little beady eyes? They look white. White eyes there. Right there. 2 eyes. And if you cut them right between the eyes, they'll grow into 2 new heads. Yep. Beautiful creature there. Go ahead and identify that one if you can. Okay. Let's go to another one here. Oh, take a look at this one. What in the world do we have here? Well, you've probably seen these before in around the creek. What type of organism is this? It's alive. Oh, look at the tentacles coming out there. Well, I'll give you a clue. It's a mollusk. Yeah, it's a mollusk. But what type creature is it? Okay, use your identification sheet in your notes to identify it. Okay, let's just pretend this is your sample and you're filling that thing out. What do you identify that as? Okay, what do you identify that as? Okay, I'm gonna try to move the camera instead of the tray this time. See if this works. Next one. Oh man, that was easier. Why didn't I do that every time? All right, look at this thing. It is a small, swimmy little guy. Don't write that for your identification, but this thing doesn't want, you might have to freeze frame this one. Take a look, it's got gills on the sides of its body. It wants to swim away from the camera. Zoom out so you can see, oh, there we go. Now you can't escape us now, little guy. There we go. It's got how many tails? That's a giveaway. Okay, how many tails does that have? And why don't you identify that on your sheet? Great. All right. Next one is pretty big. So I'm going to see if you guys can identify this one. It's huge. Oh, man, look at this thing. Oh, man, I can't believe someone found that in the creek. What in the world? Let's zoom out. It's so big. We got to zoom out for this one. Look at that thing. Oh, man. Man alive. Look at this. Look at this thing. This is good for fishing bait when we find these things. Oh, man, look at this thing. What kind of, oh, man, he wanted to get my forceps. Wanted to get, look at those pinchers on the front of its head. Would probably pinch me if it had a chance. Probably would. I don't want to provoke it, but you know. Oh, there we go. See if you can identify that one. This is pretty good. See what we come up with on that one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now that I've kind of got my camera view down, let's do a few more that we found in the creek. Okay. All right. Let's go to this next one here. Oh man. This one is another one that's kind of unusual. Okay, we're going to zoom in here. Oh, look at that thing. Oh my. This thing is like sort of copper colored. It's hard to see in the shadows here. Oh, look at that. There we go. Look at how copper colored that thing is. It's just kind of, it looks like it's feeding. Maybe feeding on little granules there. Yeah, check it out. What do you guys think that is? Any thoughts on that? I don't know. Let me zoom in a little closer here. Get a better view here. That's not very focused. When you get in so close, it's not very focused, but it looks like a little copper coin. That's a clue. Move it around a little bit. See, look at that thing. What a rare thing that is in our creek. Okay, let's go on to a next one here. Oh, take a look at this guy here. This is the guy that makes a little home for itself. And again, I don't have it perfectly focused, so I can refocus here a little bit. There you go. There we go. Now we're focused. It was just the angle of the scope. Oh, geez. Maybe too far. There you go. Okay, so the next one here. Here we go. Check that thing. This guy makes a little home for itself. in rocks and crevices. A little tube for itself. Okay. So this one's a naked version of that. And look in your notes and try to figure out what that might be. Okay. All right, let's go to another one we found in the creek here. Oh, look at this. It's like a little snail, spiral shaped. Okay. Spiral shaped snail. Not sure on that one. We know what that is. That one might not be on our checklist, so you might not need to include that one. Okay. Let's go to the next one, but you can sure identify that one. All right, next one. Here we go. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Let's go up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, this thing, just kind of like our other worm, it for whatever reason, it doesn't, it needs to be kind of agitated before it's gonna do anything. Okay. So we had to agitate this one and see if it kind of come out and play. I don't know if it wants to come out and play or not. We'll see here in a second. It's starting to move around. Maybe we need to agitate a little more. Get going. Okay, I tell you what, we'll come back to that guy and go to our next one while we're waiting. Okay. So, look at this guy here. Let's go up. Oh, check that guy out. Beautiful. Nice and yellow. Nice and yellow specimen. It's got some color too. So it's kind of moving around there. See, and what we need to, this guy's a really active one. So we want to kind of look at the tails, right? How many tails do we see there? Look at the gills undulating there. That is really, really nice specimen, okay? Really nice specimen. You kind of see it. See it there. Trying to get this guy next to it to move. I just had it, but now kind of moved back and out of the way. All right. So let's see here. Do you have a feel for what this one is? Okay. And, oh, sorry. That one there. Okay. And then finally, let's see if this guy's moved yet. It's not going to move on us, is it? Let's see this guy that curled up into a ball again. Yeah, let's see here. All right. That's not it. It is this one. Here it is. Is he going to come out and play? He's just going to roll up in a ball. Because he's just going to roll up in a ball. Let's just look at it for a little bit and see if he wants to come out. He almost did. He almost did. Oh, man, he's doing stuff. What in the world is that? That's it right there. It's some type of organism that stretches, and it's got red, like it's got some blood in it. Oh my, what is that? Anyone know? Does anyone know what that is? Let's see if we can zoom in on that thing. Oh, it just contracted. That's how it moved. Look at that thing. Oh man. What in the world was that? Or is that? It is freaky. Oh. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I don't know if we can. Let me get my camera. I'm using this new camera. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see if we can back it on up. There it is. There we go. Sorry. Look at that thing. What is it? What do you guys think? It's hard to say, but I can probably identify it along with the other objects in my ice cube tray. So good. I'm going to have you guys do this. Here's your form you have to fill out as always. Okay. I'm going to try to figure out, what each one of these creatures are. Try your best, fill it out. And hopefully at the end of this, okay, you'll have a pollution tolerance rating for this particular creek water. Okay. So put everything that you can find in here, and hopefully, like I said, you give me a score of whether the Derby is good, fair, or poor, and just right below your number, right what you think it is. Okay. Okay, this is Mr. Thomas signing off with our latest creek water sample, and I'm going to have you fill out the form just like you normally would. Okay, I will have you hand in this document after you're done with this video and have identified everything.